Whoa.
It's nice to be here. Do you know what I like about the voice of the crowd?
It sounds like a flock of birds.
A crowd can have many voices at the same time.
I would like to have many voices. Be the crowd. So, now we will explain what we expect from you.
What we are going to do is let you speak instead of us. We're going to divide the audience. The left side will be the red side. We tried to make this clear in dressing rule in red.
The job drew yesterday night in the hotel room.
I did. And the right side will be representing me, which is the blue side. Now, there will appear bulbs in blue and red. And
then you speak that specific line, and after that, you move over the microphone to the next person.
So we will provide 2 microphones. We start here, and we work our way upwards.
And then, in the end, our presentation will evolve. So, but it's we have a simple test included, so don't worry about it. It will be
we have
quite painless, I hope. Oh yeah, it's also for us a very new thing. We never did it before. We also never gave a lecture before together, so that's
we
as
hope
exciting for us as for you.
Yes, we hope it will be successful.
Test, test, 1, 2, 1.
Test, 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 test. 1, 2, 1, 2, check. It works!
Okay.
Hey, brother.
Hey, brother.
What's new?
I just had my first book published by Gestalten.
Wowzers.
And what about you? What's new?
Well, I just started Monica, a new studio together with Luna Mora and Jonathan Buki.
Well, that sounds exciting. Are you not afraid that scaling up your professional practice leaves less time to play around?
No, not at all. Last month we launched counterpoint.com. It was a successful result of a collaborative play at our studio.
It's a test. We published and instantly became super popular.
What's the pointer about?
It's part of a series of the disappearance of the cursor. We are in the middle of a transition from a culture of pointing to one of touching.
Normally, you create an effect with your pointing. This site turns that around.
We ask you to stop pointing for a while so we can point at you.
You like working with machine and process and so on. What do you think is so fascinating about that?
Use them to squeeze things out of the world around us. I like creating machines or environments that show patterns and ideas that were hidden before.
I'm not super interested in the technology itself, but more in how that affects human behavior or thinking.
We create them by fiddling around, doing small tests without a direct cause or purpose.
I really want to do karaoke. In this next video, for example, we scraped all the autocomplete results from Google that after the sentence, "Is it true that?"
Ghosts are real. Love is forever. Eyeballs never grow. Gerard Way has cancer. Cold water burns calories. People die in threes. Cristiano Ronaldo is gay. Chocolate has insect legs in it. Dogs can't eat chocolate. Girls don't poop. Hippo milk is pink. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Adam Sandler died. Georgia pays for college. People can have powers. Men marry their mothers. Men can't multitask. Cell phones cause cancer. Dogs can see ghosts. Penguins mate for life. Hitler.
So what is a pattern here?
My name's Mick and I'm an alcoholic. It becomes clear that the lives and sexual orientation of our celebrities is indeed very important to us. But even more important is to realise that we seem to use Google as a medium to find the truth.
That sounds spiritual, brother. Are you on a mission?
No, not really. It's the result of playing around with the high tech that surrounds us.
And you? Do you consider yourself an innovator?
Well, research and training play an important role in my practice, and sometimes something innovative pops out.
Sorry, but the emphasis lies on sharpening my hand and my eye, not on innovation per se. But it is a very welcome side product.
Lately, I realized that I secretly always wanted to be a painter. But since I am a trained typographer, I keep using letter forms to address my ink and paint craving.
You could say that your work embodies the current glorification of authenticity in folklore.
Yes, that would be the blogsphere label of my work. Haha.
Do you like that or not?
Well, it does not hurt me at all. It generates lots of work.
And what about nostalgia?
Well, I do not long for the past.
You won't catch me cutting goose feathers or crazy shit like that.
On the other hand, I do think that, for example, the streets, and especially typography in the streets, looked way better a century ago.
It has to do with the human scale of things.
Luckily, we have graffiti nowadays.
But considering that most of your communication tools are consistently being optimized, you could easily see your work as a nostalgia statement.
Well, a statement is sometimes that you carefully prepare. I do not look at my work that way.
A good day would start with the thought, today I feel like trying out that new white towering. I hope it works as good as it smells.
But you do think about the effect of your work every now and then, or not?
To be honest, I try not to. Not the way many graphic designers like to do. I mean, I have a fairly developed drive to produce things. That's all there is to it.
You know what I always want to enjoy in your work? The visibility of the tool. It's so transparent. I always like it if there's a way to figure out something was made.
You could say that it's similar to the machines that you use in your films. They somehow expose themselves. The trailer for the film festival in Breda is a good example.
Let's talk about tools for a while. I think that is something that we have in common, a fascination for tools.
One of the last things we did together was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a video starring a tool designed by you.
That moment that you are mastering a new tool or technique, that it starts talking back, that is so magical.
That goes for that rainbow gun as well as for another technique G's Freiling taught me.
We just designed prints for the new men's collection of Dries van Noten's using that technique.
حسن أيها الحمام One of these days, I'm going to erase that mistake.
It is joy to me and to hear his pain. Surely that is a wonderful thing. It is more precious than emeralds and dearer than fine opals. Pearls and pomegranates cannot buy it, nor is it set forth in the marketplace. It may not be purchased of the merchants, nor can it be weighed out of the balance for gold. The musicians will sit in their galleries of the young student and play upon their string instruments, and my love will dance to the sound of the harp and the violin. She will dance so lightly that her feet will not touch the floor.
Hi, boys and girls. I'm Jimmy Carl Black. I'm the Indian of the group.
Susie? Yes. Susie cream cheese? Festival will be prosecuted. All my kids will be jacket like hers, all my hers will be jacket like hers. What a pumpkin.
Talking about the magic of a new tool, I had a similar experience some time ago. Jonathan made a little tool in Illustrator that allowed us to draw very simple fences.
At first, I found it far too limiting, but the moment we started telling little stories to each other about these fences we're doing, it came alive. Wow.
Do you like to automatize certain parts of your work?
Well, you could say that Undercover is half automatized. It's a series of cadaver exquisite drawings I did together with Ivo Spray.
You are applying automation far more than I do. Are you not afraid of losing touch with your work? That you become a puppet master?
It's not really about controlling the puppets. It's more about designing new theatres in which the puppets behave differently.
Yeah. Let's use the voice of the audience for our dialogue.
Thank you.
Thank you.